Life is weird. Do you wonder what I do for work? Maybe. We all are curious about what someone else does for work. Do you wonder when I will retire? Probably not. Why would you? Why are we curious about employment, but not about retirement? This shows our similarities. I never wondered about someone's retirement, but I wish I would have. Retirement is an illusion. We dream about it, but since it's unknown, we are not really prepared for it, and we don't really prepare for it. Why would we? The only retirees we know are of our parents. We may know some colleagues who retired, but that relationship is casual. So we only hear that they like it. I was no different. I thought retirement was the glamorous lifestyle we dream of when we're young adults. Knowing about money is not enough. So we rely on what we hear, which is 4% withdrawal rate. The market goes down, which can burn through your money. You need $1 million or more. What does this mean to you? To me, it meant to be cautious and build a huge nest egg. It meant following the crowd regarding retirement money. This was a huge mistake. I retired early. So, now you know. I retired. I retired early with only my knowledge and no guidance. No, a financial planner does not help. Yes, financial planners provide valuable insight regarding money. But retirement is more than money. While you may not care whether I am retired or not, wondering about my retirement should be of interest to you to include if I could have retired earlier. So I retired early. Could I have retired earlier? I ask myself this. Knowing what I know now, retiring earlier is worth more than you can imagine. I talk to people all over the world, and they never really ask me about retirement. They know I travel, but nothing more. I believe it is because they feel we are different, or maybe because money is taboo. Do I wish they would ask? It doesn't matter. Truthfully, I am not sure how I would discuss the topic. It is not a one-time topic. As I said earlier, our colleagues, our coworkers, it's a casual conversation. So they say they're enjoying it. What are you doing? Oh, I'm traveling. In the last video, I talked about plans, goals. My goal is to travel. My plan is to travel. It's different. How do I plan to travel? Where's the money going to come from? I'm not working anymore. Oh, multiple sources of income. That's what you hear on the internet. Where do these come from? This is the reason why it's more than just a one-time topic. The easy way? Yes. It's nice, it's fun. But what does it mean to you? How does it help you become financially literate, financially independent? The only one I could have a serious or amazing conversation with retirement is Natalia Arcuri. because I feel she is interested and cares about you. So she would care about me. And as I told you, she's my muse. She's now reaping the rewards of her work, her efforts. That's what you want. The same thing as her, me. We are similar. Believe it or not, we are similar. She posts on Instagram, which is encouraging for you, and for which I am grateful. Maybe I'm inspiring others, but I do not see it. Let's return to the question, could I have retired earlier? The short answer is, I don't know, and never will know. I believe I could, but in honesty, I don't know. The long answer is so much more. I think I could have retired sooner, and honestly, why I did not is what applies to you. I didn't have the whole knowledge. I was greedy. My company offered a pension, and if I retired earlier, I was not sure I would be eligible. It's not much money, but did you know every $1 counts when you're retired? Every single dollar counts, especially as an income. It may seem obvious, but in honesty, even with $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $10 million, it matters. The ones it doesn't matter are the ultra rich, such as Elon Musk, Bill Gates. They can never spend all of that money, ever. And when you can't spend that much money, this is the reason why money isn't the happiness. Because they have so much. I couldn't spend it. But that's another story. I was afraid to ask if I could retire early and still keep my pension, because although it's another department, I wasn't certain that there would not be any retaliation. I wouldn't be certain that they wouldn't try to talk to my bosses so that I would retire so they could save money for not having to pay me a pension, even if it's a few dollars. And by pension, it's different than the 401k that I saved. So pensions are, that company no longer offers a pension, which is part of the other reasons. New hires, while I was still working there, new hires weren't getting pensions. Phasing it out, I wasn't so sure what would happen. The amount of pension that I get pays for food and a little of the medical. If I take my pension, it doesn't necessarily pay for it doesn't pay the entire amount of medical that I have. I am not yet on Medicare, so I still have to pay medical insurance on a monthly basis. And this is the reason why I'm saying every little bit counts. And that's what matters. When they talk about multiple sources of income, every income counts, even if it's only $1. When I turned my notice in, my boss asked if I was sure. I told him, I don't know. He gave me my resignation letter back. I knew I didn't want to work anymore. I knew I was ready to retire in terms of the mental side. I wasn't so sure I could do it financially. So I was a little afraid on the next step. I told you, Riley of France, 51 years of age. I told you that she is looking at her next phase of life, which is to do some traveling to see her daughter. She didn't prepare for that. She has time. Will she be prepared? Time will tell. But we don't know really about the future. We plan for it, but you can't plan for every single thing while you're young and working and truthfully unknowledged, without the knowledge of the future. As I said, I am still learning. Third, I budgeted my money very scarcely because retirement was new to me. Because I retired earlier, which made it even worse. No Social Security was coming in because I retired before Social Security. More importantly, or as important, I was without income. How do I know if my money's going to last? There's the other side of it as well. If we're ready mentally, I was prepared. Financially, I was uncertain. I started to travel. Where's the money coming from? Coming up with the money was a learning curve. They tell you many things on the internet, but it's not you. A financial planner, you can give him your information, but he's not you. They're there to help. You need to have the knowledge. So, as I said, I was prepared in my mind, but not sure financially. Am I prepared now? The market can go down. Medical issues can come up. We can only plan, but my answer would be yes, I'm prepared. And this goes to the 8% withdrawal rate of Dave Ramsey. He did say perpetually, which is wrong. The 4% rule does not apply to everyone. So this is where Wade Pfau actually has what I would say is the best one, or at least his words are the best. It depends upon the year. So if I know I'm having a rough time this year here, okay, I don't take 8%. I just go with the 4. I might have to give up a travel for a year. That's life, while working as well as in retirement. And that's what we need to keep in mind. While working, I always thought Medicare was free, based on what I heard from working. And a lot of people, retired people, still think it's free because it comes right out of your Social Security, so it's not like you're paying a check. Had I been aware with everything I've shared with you, I would have done things differently from the beginning of my retirement. Before that, no. Because as I've told you with Riley of Morocco, saving $1,500 a year, she's starting young, as she said, and it does build. It gets you to where you want to go. But you need to have financial independence, and you need to have the education, the literacy, while in school. Dave Ramsey's 8% withdrawal rate is an excellent video. There's no doubt about it. I wish I would have known Dave Ramsey and he made this video in 2010. It would have helped me better prepare for my retirement. Not your retirement, my retirement. And that's what you're trying to do. I'm giving you the tools, the knowledge, the enlightenment to prepare for your retirement, but ultimately, it's going to be your choice. If you've seen it, and the many who strongly object to his withdrawal rate, then you are seeing a need for financial education. I will explain these in upcoming videos. The choice is yours. Prepare today. Prepare when it's too late. You can't prepare after the fact.